Hey, listen, Joe, I'm wearing my, I forgot to mention to you, I'm wearing my sort of, they look like grown-up trousers, but they're secretly
these ones with the elasticated
they're secretly jogging bottoms, right?
Yeah, they look like chinos.
Yeah, they look like chinos. What I love about them is they look like grown-up trousers.
Yeah.
They're elasticated.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They've even got...
Is that like a fake fly or something?
No,
drawstring.
They've got a drawstring on them, right? And something that's genuinely annoying me about them is my back pocket is Velcro. They've got Velcro on them as well.
So they are,
in one of my pockets, I've got a little zip section just so I don't lose my keys or whatever.
Have you got?
It's like a man that has just come to terms with the fact that he's a baby.
Have you got one of those tags so that Claire can tell where you are on her phone?
Like I've just got my phone.
If you get lost,
Claire can.
She can do it anyway.
She can see where I am.
Yeah, okay, right, sure. She knows. Yeah, that's good.
Because she has to do that not to try and find out where I am. Because 9 times out of 10 I am just with her. I'll be right next to her and I'll go to her. Can you find my phone for me?
Okay.
I'm just constantly saying that.
Okay.
I had it in my hand a second ago. I don't know where it's got. You're going to have to make it make a sound. Can you make it make a sound?
Okay. So she's kind of in charge of your phone. She's got 2 phones.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, that's, I have some trousers like that as well. And they actually are great. I love elasticated waist.
It's the future, especially after Christmas.
Oh, goodness me. Yes. What a feast.
Took some food
I've eaten
away.
so much. My
goodness.
goodness.
Food away, did I?
Yeah.
Anyway, should we start this podcast? We might as well.
Joe and James, fact up.
Welcome to Joe and James Fact Up. Happy New Year. Each week we'll be bringing one another a fact that we deem interesting, and our policy is the more interesting, the more true it must be. We'll also dig into the weird things that you'd like to think are true but don't want to do the research in a segment we're calling Fact Check. So we want you to send in your facts to us by emailing us, hello@joeandjamespod.com, WhatsApping us, 07822 034 330, and you can also message us on our socials. Just look for @JoeandJamesPod. And don't forget that you can watch these episodes. If you're listening, you can watch these. I'm not sure if it adds anything to it, to be honest with you. But you can see full episodes on YouTube. Just search for Joe and James.
I don't know why people want to watch them, if I'm honest. It's just it's a lot.
It makes more sense to listen to us in the car or because if you're somewhere where you can watch something
else.
You could put Blackadder on or something like that.
Watch something else. Why are you watching this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put Partridge on or something.
There's so much.
Yeah.
So much good stuff.
Head to the podcast description if you've already forgotten those details. Now, let's get fact up.
Bloody hell, it's 2026 already.
I can't believe it, Joe.
I can't believe it.
We're over a quarter of the way through this century.
Don't say that, but I know.
I remember it when it just started.
I know. I'm still treating it like we've really only just begun.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing in this century, if I'm honest. I don't know what this century is for.
No.
What actually is it for? What are we supposed to be doing?
Well, I'll talk to you a little bit about that later, Joe, because obviously we bring each other a fact.
Yes, we do.
And I'm going to be talking about 2026 to you. Do a little bit of research. What's going on in 2026?
What's going to be happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not like Mayan calendar shit.
You're not getting all Nostradamus
no,
on me. Yeah.
No, we're not. Yeah. No, it's hopefully going to be positive.
Okay.
But apart from that, you got any New Year's resolutions?
Any New Year's resolutions? No. I you were talking about doing Lent the other week.
Yeah, but I don't think
you can do that.
I was thinking about doing a New Year's resolution, but I just find them impossible to stick to. Like this year, I was going to try and not be such a fucking legend.
Well, that won't work.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. We've got a message here. It's from Anonymous, which is exciting. Hopefully this is sort of embarrassing or something. They got in touch with us through the medium called WhatsApp. And they say, James is... Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I don't like the start of this, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
James inspired me to masturbate with lotion for the first time, and it didn't go to plan. Why? How? What could possibly go wrong? I was about 14, 15, watching the newest episode of the Inbetweeners, and Jay was wanking with lotion. There we go.
Yeah.
I thought I'd.
Yeah, but he said Jay was wanking with lotion, but James inspired me.
Yeah.
So it is you.
So, well, I am a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Jay was wanking with lotion, and I thought, I've never actually tried that. I usually just raw dog it. So after the show, straight after the show. After the show,
he finished the show.
Yeah,
pause
absolutely,
it.
yeah. I went up to the family bathroom, looked under the sink for a lotion, grabbed what I thought was lotion,
Perfect,
and began to yank away. All was well until the smell of this lotion smelled familiar. It kind of reminded me of my sister for some reason, which I imagine really got.
Yeah, that
really helped him.
So that helped. Yeah.
At which point I stopped doing stuff. Oh, that's weird. Looked at the bottle.
Stop doing stuff.
Looked at the bottle.
Stop doing stuff.
And it was actually a gradual fake tan that I was slavering away on my genitals. Slavering's not the right word. Slavering specifically comes from the mouth, isn't it?
He's used slavering, and we know...
I would have said lathering.
That isn't the main problem that this guy faces at this moment.
Anyway, he says, anyway, I had an orange dick and hand for a week. It looked like a what's it. Thanks, James.
That is terrible. That's like something that like Catholics would do to stop you wanking, like that you like because it's like you literally caught red or orange handed, isn't it? It's like
that's it.
That it's like.
Do you reckon? Yeah, they'd put like that dye that they put in notes in banks.
Yeah, it is that.
They put that like.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Like,
and then it would.
In between your cock and balls, they put a little a dye pack.
Yeah, yeah.
So that if you do go and touch it,
that's right.
Then the priest will know.
That's right. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah. They
He usually goes, I was going to do that.
Yeah, and you say, I'm very sorry. And
sorry.
He says, how sorry? And you say, well, what do you mean? He says, well, grab this.
Anyway, sorry, Anon. I'd like your name. I'd like to. That's
well, he's used your name twice. He said,
yeah,
and I love that in the middle it's Jay, but right either end it's very much James.
I love how I'm getting blamed for this as well.
Yeah.
Orange dick. Nothing wrong with that.
You know, it was only yesterday that I was saying of the Inbetweeners. I think the thing about the Inbetweeners is that I think we can trust the public not to just directly copy what these people do. And apparently not true.
No,
they do.
It's not
so
true.
they do just directly copy.
I like that he went, what's it? He could have gone carrot. He could have helped himself out a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Squash.
Yeah. What's it?
It looked like a squash.
Yeah.
He's gone with what's it?
Yeah. But it's yeah. But I think I like what I mean that gives the
I like what's it. You okay, mate?
It's got a little bit of a gurgle.
Right.
It's all right. It's just something quite a bit high.
If you have ever done something because you were inspired by the Inbetweeners.
Don't be inspired by it.
Well, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Let us know if you've done anything because you saw us on the Inbetweeners do it.
That's a kind of. I don't know.
We can't be blamed.
I don't want to hear about shits down flumes and stuff.
Well, I do. So let us know. Get in touch. Get in touch. Joe and James. Hello at joeandjamespod.com. Get in touch with us. Joe, have you got a little fact for me?
I do. So, the fact I've got is that there is so the
Sorry,
sun.
just before we get into this, do you want to just discuss it? We're going to do a theme of sort of New Year.
Oh yeah, sorry,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
okay.
Have you written it down?
No, but I know what it is. It's sort of like
Do
that,
you
mate.
know what it is?
Yeah.
Is it?
Most of it is. Well, the contestants run upstairs and they get a clue, and they not the game show. Yeah. I come in here and I find that this is the product. Well, don't. Could you read it out to me? Just read it out. Imagine a cross between finders keepers and upstairs downstairs. No, or was it
Noel's
house party? You just imagined
No, it's
upstairs
Telly
Addicts and Noel's house party.
party.
You just imagined upstairs downstairs. And you go and show devised and hosted by David Brent. David, I just don't understand this.
Well,
the contestants
get a clue.
No, not the game show. Yeah.
The contestants get a clue and then they run upstairs.
It's all good.
Right.
All that show's good.
Joe,
It's
introduce what we're doing.
So what we're doing, James, is we're doing some facts about New Year. The theme of New Year.
It says here it's a new year of truth-telling and fact-finding, so we thought we'd bring some
that is what
New
it
Year's
says.
facts.
Actually, yeah, I thought you meant just read that out. Yeah, it's a new. Well, it's a new year of truth-telling and fact-finding, and we thought we'd bring some New Year's facts.
Brilliant. Right.
So
Give
one
me a
thing
fact.
now, interestingly, one thing that happens in the
Gotta start writing these down, Joe.
no, it's so on the 3rd of January,
My true love gave to me.
the sun
Yes.
and the Earth.
Yeah.
It's the closest the Earth gets to the sun. The sun and the Earth are not always the same distance apart.
Yeah. It's elliptical, isn't it?
It's an elliptical orbit, and on the 3rd of January, it's called perihelion, and it's the closest that the Earth ever gets to the sun, and it's quite a lot. Like it's hang on.
On what day? Sorry, the 5th.
3rd of January.
The 3rd of January.
3rd of January.
It's interesting. There's lots of stuff going on.
We're
with
3
the
million
sun.
miles closer at perihelion than at aphelion, which is where we're furthest away.
Right.
Which is quite significant. I think it's
Huge.
I think it's 5% of the average. So it's quite big. Like so
Yeah.
we're and just thought it was interesting because it's
That
like
is interesting.
because
There's lots of stuff.
but it's no colder or hotter.
No. Which
That
is
makes-
weird. You think it would be?
It's quite big.
Well,
I think. Hang on, let me just. I
Is
think
that
it's
why?
5.
Is that why places like
3%. It's 3. So it's
3%.
3%. So it's not some notional distance. Like that feels like a significant enough proportion. Like if I was near to the sun,
Yeah.
if there was a massive fire
Right.
and I was 100 meters away
Yeah.
and I got 3 meters closer, I'd assume I would get a bit hotter. That feels like a relatively big proportion of that. But
Well, we're in the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere,
Northern Hemisphere.
we're leaning away from the sun at that point, aren't we?
We are
Right. But is that why it's so hot in Australia
Yeah,
and
that's
like
right.
South Africa?
So you get
because Australia.
Wait,
What's closer to the equator, Britain or Australia? Because Australia's when I think
well,
of
it
the,
depends
when I
which
think of
part
the
of
map,
Australia. Australia's so big that the North Australia is sort of tropical or subtropical.
Yeah, all right. Well, think about Sydney or Adelaide.
Yeah, well, but so Sydney and Adelaide are close to the equator, but somewhere like New Zealand is for about the same. So the reason that New Zealand's climate is similar to Britain,
right,
is because it's about the same distance
on
away
the
from the
s-
equator, and it's.
I thought that Australia was more because they literally call it down under.
Yeah, but it's
So-
not that far down.
No, it's not that far
It's just
down in the
under.
end, is it? But obviously, their summer's in the winter, so they get
Yeah.
their summer in the winter,
Yeah,
right? And also, their summer happens at the same time that we're a bit closer to the sun as well. That's why it's
Yeah.
so fucking hot.
there. That's why it is. Exactly.
And they're near the equator. God help them.
It's really hot over there,
It's so warm. But there's loads of stuff that happens to like the
and they have Christmas in the summer.
yeah, it's weird, man. But
Madness.
the whole of Christmas is built around the sun. The whole of Christmas is built around. I think it's the 23rd and 24th is when the sun only gets to a certain point in the sky, and then in the 25th it starts getting higher up in the
You're
sky.
talking about
again.
the winter solstice,
Yeah.
right? What do you think is the 21st? But I'm sure that that there will be something about the winter solstice and the summer solstice.
Right. Well, I think it starts on the 21st and it lasts for a couple of days where the sun sort of stays in the same place in the sky. And
Right.
then when it gets to the 25th, that's when it starts
It sort of buggers
where
off
the
at that
sun
point.
where the sun goes, all right, we might as well move towards summer
It
now.
kind of goes, I'm going to crack on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why the birth of the sun,
Yeah.
all this
Yeah.
sort of stuff happens on the 25th. I think the 25th is the longest day of winter. I think they get. Listen.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shut up, man.
No,
Shut up for a
no,
second.
wait a minute.
I'm gonna make sense. I need you to
The
stop.
longest day of winter.
Yeah, right. So the days get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Then they stay the same for a couple of days. I think. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
And then you
right.
get the longest one.
And then. right. No, that doesn't make.
Three really short
No,
ones,
no,
and you
that
get a
doesn't-
really long one.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense.
I think. Yeah.
There's something about the sun over Christmas.
There's something of the sun.
I was trying to fucking help you out.
I know. Look, perihelion.
Yeah, this
3 million miles closer.
I don't even know who this perihelion is.
Perihelion is the closest the Earth gets to the sun on its elliptical orbit.
Yeah.
Aphelion is the furthest away it gets, and the difference between those two is 3 million miles, which is actually a not insignificant proportion of the average distance between the two heavenly bodies. And it surprises me that it doesn't make more of a difference than planet does.
Yes. Can I chuck on some what do they call it when you go around the sun? What's that called? Solar
orbit.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I give you some orbit facts?
Yeah. Yes, please.
So Pluto, I think it's 256 years it takes it to orbit the sun.
Yeah. Well, are we even still talking about Pluto? It's still been cancelled,
This is the thing. Pluto got cancelled.
Yeah.
Pluto got Me Too'd like really early. He was the first one to get Me Too'd straight away. They got rid of Pluto. They weren't having it anymore, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they were like, he's really handsy.
I would just like to say, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's let us all down, right?
Yeah.
So he's given us all a bad name.
Yes.
So he got Me Too'd first. They got rid of him. Because it was like, oh, he's tiny and he's so out of the way.
Well, also he was taken to be not round enough.
No, he is definitely round.
No, wasn't it like they were like, well, if you're calling that a planet, everything's a fucking planet.
Well, I
think it was that.
There is bigger things. So
there's a load of stuff.
Here you go. So this is the criteria you need for a planet. It needs to be spherical, which Pluto is. It needs to hold its own gravity so that it becomes a circle, right? Which Pluto is, right? It needs to go round. No, it doesn't need to go around something. One of the things is that it needs to be in its orbit. It needs to be the biggest thing. If there's a bigger thing in the same orbit as that thing gets classed as a.
And Pluto's more like a moon or a satellite.
Pluto's got loads of. It's right in the Kuiper Belt, right? And there's things in there that are bigger than Pluto.
Right. Okay. So it's just like.
But here's this. This is going to blow your socks off.
Go on.
I hope your shoes are tied, because Pluto. It takes is it 256 years? I think it might be around.
Is this one of these things where like a year's longer than a day or something? Or no,
248 years.
248 248 yeah. No, but sometimes they are. A day is how long.
A day can be longer than a year for some things. It's
right. Yeah. So at some point, since the
dawn of time,
since the discovery of Pluto, it's only ever had 1 year.
It had 1 year, and then they were like.
No, because we only discovered it about 250 years ago.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's amazing.
So for us,
I do like that, actually. Yeah, that's good.
And here's another fact for you.
Yeah.
Because of the ellipsis, it's not a perfect circle.
Yeah.
At certain points, it comes closer to the sun than Neptune.
This I did know. Yeah, Neptune is sometimes the furthest.
Yeah. But Neptune's fine. He's got away with it.
Well, Neptune, I think, it doesn't have the problem of not being the biggest body in its orbit or whatever.
Yeah.
Neptune's, the daddy of its orbit, whereas Pluto appears to be just some little squirt.
Because that's the thing, we've got other stuff just a bit...
trying to make a name for himself, but actually he's not even the main member of the gang.
Yeah, there's stuff that's just a bit further out that's even bigger than Pluto.
Yeah.
And honestly, it wasn't laziness, right?
Yeah.
It was just like... Well, if we class Pluto as a planet, we're going to have to class all these other things as a planet and come up with names and shit. So should we just say it's not a planet anymore?
It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, that is bad. Actually, they should be.
We're just like, we'll just stick it to 7 or whatever it is now.
Yeah, they
is
can't. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus,
Neptune,
Neptune. So there's only 8 now.
Yeah,
yeah, and well, I think it's a fucking shame.
There's some but there's some facts for you, actual facts. And people say we just talk bollocks on this podcast. We just fact their brains out.
That was amazing, and a lot of that we were using good words. You said ellipsis, I said perihelion.
Yeah. And couldn't think of the word orbit. That let me down a little bit.
No, and there was one recently where you couldn't think of the word harbour, which was which I think is nuts. But
yeah.
But the thing is, perihelion.
Anyway, Jude.
just James's son. That's right. Well, look, it's all right. Look, we're all whatever. I mean, like, it's.
I've got a bit red now. I don't know why that's embarrassed me.
Nah, listen, it's lovely. I think it's lovely.
Anyway, Joe.
Thanks, Hannah.
That was a good. That was a good fact.
Thank you.
No, but that is so.
I don't know if it was. I thought that it seems like a long way.
No,
the fact that makes no difference.
I love that. I love that. That on the 3rd of January, is it?
3rd of January.
3rd of January, we are 3 million miles closer to the sun, to the moon, than we usually
to the sun, and yet, just the simple tilt of the Earth's axis, with no difference in distance, makes a much bigger difference to. So England and Australia, because of the tilt of the Earth's axis, we're always the same distance from the sun because we're on the same fucking planet. Yeah. But Australia is significantly hotter than England.
We're just leaning away a little
bit.
And
yet, so what you could say is there's a point where England is 3 million miles closer to the sun than Australia was at another time of the year, but England is still colder than us. So Australia, 3 million miles further away, is still hotter than England in perihelion.
Right.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
How close do you have to get before you start feeling the heat?
Might have to put subtitles on that one.
It's just weird. How close? Should we just get even closer then? It makes no difference.
Well,
it's got to heat up eventually.
I think we do have to move away a little bit because the Earth's getting warmer.
Is that what we've got to do? Move the Earth a bit further away?
People have suggested it. Mad scientists.
Oh, God.
People like Dr. Farnsworth from Futurama have suggested.
Oh, okay. Move the Earth a bit further away.
Yeah. I don't know if that is an episode in Futurama. I'm just talking about those kind of mad scientists. Right, it is time for fact check, Joe. This is the part of the podcast where you send us something that feels like a fact and you'd like us to confirm it. We'll decide whether it's fact or fact up. So we'll be reading a fact or a question that you'd like us to get to the bottom of, and then we're going to have a good think during the break. And when we come back, we'll let you know how true it feels to us and then decide whether it passes our fact check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this week's fact check comes from Beth. She sent us a voice note.
Love it.
Hi, Joe and James. It's Beth from St. Neots. I want to know if it's true that there is a type of shrimp that can break the sound barrier.
There is true. That is true. Oh, well, we'll come back. We'll go for a break and we'll come back.
Okay.
Right, welcome back to Joe and James.
Right, okay. Ah!
Welcome back to Joe and James. Joe and James Fact Up. We were just fact-checking on behalf of Beth, who wanted to know if there's a type of shrimp that can break the sound barrier. And this is true. This is true. There's this shrimp that can, like, box, like, sneeze snails. Sneeze snails? On the sneeze snore?
Those
sea snails, right?
That's you. Sneeze.
And like crabs and stuff like that.
Sneeze snails.
Honestly, like I've seen, I've had like Instagram videos. It comes up a lot for me. They have like this guy has these. I don't know.
So it's not the whole shrimp. It's the punch.
It's the punch.
So,
yeah.
They
punched. I want to say
that didn't break it. To be fair,
I want to say they're called something
so quick.
Like, and I want to say something else because I don't know whether it might offend people. I feel like they're called something like karate shrimp or something like that.
Yeah. They might be. I mean...
or boxer shrimp or something. And
what are they punching?
Snails. Sneeze snails, right?
They're punching snails?
Yeah, to smash it.
So ironic. That snail's not getting out of the fucking way, is it?
To smash the shell. Or crabs. They just crush their shells. Like they're so strong. Like if you put your hand in it, it would like snap your finger off or whatever.
They're punching these snails.
Sea snails.
Sea snails, yeah, no, it's such a mismatch, isn't it?
But it's
snails.
But they're so fast, and when you watch these Instagram videos, they're in a tank, right? And they just feed them. They'll drop like a little crab or something in front of them. They'll just go, and they make this noise.
When you said they're in a tank, I thought you meant they like a Russian tank. No,
a tiger, Panzer.
They're in a Panzer.
Yeah,
they're in a Panzer.
People are throwing sticky bombs at them. That is true. That is true, Beth. And I tell you what, we will throw it over to Queen Lily, mate. But we don't. I'm not even throwing it to you, Joe.
You know it's true.
Because it is true.
You know it's true.
That is fact. Beth, Lily May.
Who cares? Who gives a shit?
Jude, hit me with it.
So, from my research, no.
Oh, Lily May, fuck off.
Oh, what?
Well, go on. Go on.
A shrimp cannot break the sound barrier, but the pistol shrimp can create a cavation bubble that, when it collapses, produces a sound that exceeds 200 decibels and generates a momentary pressure of around 4,400 degrees. This is not the same as the sound barrier, which is a physical object faster than the speed of sound.
Okay.
But it is a sonic phenomenon. And yes, there is something called the box. It's a nickname, though, for a shrimp.
So it's the pistol shrimp.
It's the pistol shrimp.
And is it that the same as the boxer shrimp?
It's not the same as a boxer shrimp.
And what does it do?
I don't want to do this anymore.
The boxer shrimp is also known as the banded coral shrimp.
Right. I don't want to do this
I think
anymore.
they should have
I
just
thought
said,
I would have put my house on that being true.
Yeah, it sounded true to me. And
I've seen it.
Well, this is
They
why
punch so fast.
This is why coming to me is sometimes problematic. Because look what's happened.
That's it.
But
Sort of taking the wind out myself there. I was so excited talking about the sneeze now.
so just tell me one more time what it does. The pistol shrimp. So it does
it creates a bubble that, when it collapses,
it generates
this
amazing
sound.
pressure.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's still fascinating.
It is still fascinating.
That's still enough to make me happy, to be honest with you. If there's something that you'd like us to fact check, head to our episode's description for all the ways to get in touch.
What fact have you got for us, James?
I'm glad you asked, Joe. Thank you very much.
Go on.
So it's 2026, and I wanted to know what sort of scientific or interesting breakthroughs have we got to look forward to this year.
Good. Yeah. Good idea.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I did want to do that, but it was literally, and I know you hate this.
Yeah.
Everything was AI.
Yeah, so it'll all be AI. Yeah.
Everything was just sort of like, oh, we're going to find a cure for this because AI will find it for us.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Joe hates all that.
No.
So I've had to sort of.
I mean, look, I don't mind the AI if it's curing cancer. I just don't like it when it's sort of being weird and like, I don't really like the chatting. I don't think we should be chatting with it. It's not a person.
Conversing with it, yeah.
It's not a person.
I don't even know how to do that.
Why are they saying it's a person when it's not? I don't like. Why would they say that?
I watched. There's a guy on YouTube who makes really, really great YouTube videos. You would really like him, by the way. He's called Eddie Burbank.
Right. Okay.
He brings out, like, it takes him a couple of months to do each of his. He's like a sort of American Louis Theroux sort of. Yeah. And he decided to live, I think, for a month without his phone.
Yeah.
So he then went and got a Walkman and looked up. He could still use the PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he would look up a bus time, like, so he couldn't order an Uber and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he would look up the bus times and print things out.
Yeah.
And then go and wait on a street corner and wait for his mate. Yeah. And he was just like, I sort of don't want to go back.
Yeah.
To like. I really much enjoy this. No. I feel like I'm connected. Ironically, I feel like I'm more connected.
I believe that one of the reasons people like holidays is literally just that they're not on their phone as much. I just
absolutely,
think, like, just because you're not gonna be, because your habits are changing. You're not like
He did a thing recently about exactly what you were just saying. How he was worried that people are befriending Chat GPT.
They definitely are.
Because they're so agreeable and agree with everything that you say. Yeah. So he was, for an experiment for a week, he was just like, I'm going to talk to Chat GPT and I'm going to ask it what I should be doing and whether this is a good idea and see what it says. Yeah. So he decided, he was talking to ChatGPT and he was like, I was born in 1996 and my mum told me that I was the most intelligent baby that was born in that year. Do you think that's true? And ChatGPT is like, absolutely. I mean, if you believe that's true, then it must be true. Yeah. He was like, well, my friends are telling me that couldn't be true, and I'd like to prove to them that it's true. Yeah. The ChatGPT agrees with everything that he says, but then also suggests stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what he thought was really dangerous.
Yeah.
Because if you're really getting into like having
Yeah.
a bit of a sort of unhealthy relationship with this thing.
Yeah.
And they're going, oh, should you try this? And ChatGPT was like saying things.
Yeah.
At one point, ChatGPT told him to only eat baby food to try and get some memories back because it's connected to taste and smell and stuff like that. To get the synapses or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Then he said, he said, "Oh, I'm worried that my friends are trying to sabotage my research." And so ChatGPT went, I think you should leave right now. If you think you're in danger, I think you should leave. I'll find like some places on Airbnb, and you can book. So like he books a little caravan in the middle of the desert. He lives in California, this guy, without telling any of his friends or his girlfriend. He just left because he was just listening to ChatGPT and doing everything. At one point, it gets to a point where ChatGPT tells him that he needs to cover everything in tinfoil, like literally.
Yeah. No, I mean,
But that's exactly like what you. But you
I
should
think
watch
what bothers me about it is that.
Sorry, Joe.
No, it's you're right. Well, look, this is kind of proves my point. You have a body. You can suffer. You can be at risk. You can be in harm's way. ChatGPT can't, and because of that, I feel like it doesn't really have a dog in the fight when it gives advice. Like this isn't. If a human being is giving you advice, then to some extent they're thinking, well, what would happen if I was in that situation and it went wrong? I feel like ChatGPT lives in a world without risk to itself.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just constantly going, yeah, if you think that's a good idea, I think so too.
Yeah.
I think you're like ChatGPT just is always telling you how right you are.
Yeah.
Which could send people insane, right?
I think it definitely would send you insane.
There was a bit where he was in this caravan in the desert where a bin lorry turned up.
Yeah.
And he took a picture of the bin lorry and sent it to ChatGPT and was just like, it's a bit of a weird time that this bin lorry's turned up, and I'm quite paranoid about people trying to destroy my work. And ChatGPT is like, no, that is weird. Maybe it's time to move on again. Like, and he goes to another place. Like ChatGPT.
I think what depresses me is that like people prefer talking to this thing than talking to each other. That feels like an unbelievably depressing indictment of like what. Like I think I wrote a script with Hannah once, didn't go anywhere, but it was about sex bots, and Hannah was like, what happened in the future is that like human women won't be able to have relationships anymore because all men will just be like fucking like,
well, this is it,
sexy robots,
right? So hang on.
But what was weird is that in a way I'm sure will happen, but in a sense
definitely will.
But what happened first that people were like, well, the thing humans are really shit at isn't sex, it's just conversation. So it's so fucking depressing. I can't believe the robots got better at conversation before they got better at sex. It's unbelievable. It's like, I thought we were quite good at conversation. They're like, no, that's one of the things you're shit at.
Yeah.
No, you're shit at that. No, we'll get that first and we'll do the sex later, which is maybe a bit harder.
But it's interesting you wrote, because and I've spoken about this before.
The sex will come later.
Yeah. I've spoken about this before, actually. But my mate, when I was around my mates, I think this was like around the time we were making the first series of the Inbetweeners, actually. So as a teenager, I was around my mate's house. We were watching TV, and we was watching this documentary about blokes that buy those hyper-realistic sex dolls that look like people. Yeah. And we were watching this guy, and the sex doll had to be sent back for maintenance because it'd been worn out a bit, right?
Which bit's been worn out?
They're so expensive as well, like $10,000 or something like that this geezer had spent on this doll. And he's putting this doll in the box, and he's talking to her, and he's like, "It's okay, we'll be together again soon. It won't be long."
Weird.
And I turned to my mate Matt, and I was like, "It's fucking weird, isn't it? Would you get one of these dolls?" And he went, "No, I wouldn't do it." And I was like, "That's the correct answer. Yeah. That's the normal person's answer." Yeah. And he went, "Because I would just get into it too much." He was like, "It just makes sense to me. I'm watching this guy." And he had a girlfriend and everything.
Yeah,
I don't know what that says about her.
He has to kind of. He's like, I better not try heroin because and he had a girlfriend.
Anyway,
well, I mean,
I've got to do my fact, Joe. I've got to do my fact.
Does she need maintenance, or I mean,
I've got to do my fact. I've tried to avoid the AI thing because all of it is AI.
It will all be AI. It's always going to be. It's probably fucking written by AI.
Number one, here. Now, I've asked for ones that are a bit out there.
Yeah, go on.
So they might not happen in 2026.
Okay.
Don't hold it against me.
That's all right.
But
I
likely.
do. Things that might happen in 2026.
Things that might definitely happen in 2026. What there?
Definitely, maybe.
Lab-grown human organs for transplant.
Okay. Yeah. Keep talking.
The tech
My
exists.
mouth's watering.
The tech exists in an early form now, but if successful by 2026, it could end organ donor waiting lists. Japan and the US are already running partial organoid trials.
Wow.
Probability low to medium. It says
Okay. Well,
you could
so
get
it's lab grown. So we know. So we don't need to worry about having our donor cards anymore, and like someone gets your eyeballs or something.
No.
It's because they'll be grown.
yeah.
Eyeballs not an organ, of course, but
Mm.
kidney or others.
Heart.
So we're not. So we won't. There'll be no more need
The old
for
Joe. The old Joe Hart.
Joe Hart. Joe's heart.
Number
Joe
two.
Hart's heart.
This one's probability low.
Go on.
In fact, I think they're all probability low. No, well, probability low, but don't let that put you off.
No.
Brain-to-brain communication.
Ah, interesting.
Brain-computer interface, a BCI,
Yeah.
tech enabling people to send thoughts or sensory data directly, no words, no devices.
Yeah.
Elon Musk's Neuralink and
Yeah.
other labs have achieved monkey-to-cursor control,
Yeah.
which is a funny sentence.
Yes.
The next step is human-to-human linking.
Yes.
Probability low,
Yeah.
but no more texting,
No more
Just-
talking.
telepathy. 3,
Yeah.
small-scale fusion reactor. This is the big one.
Yeah.
This
The biggie.
is probability low, but we've got to get on.
We've
I
got
think
to
they're
get
doing
this,
a big thing.
yeah.
There's a big one going on in France at the moment, and
Yeah.
there's a new company that's just started in Chicago, I believe.
Fusion is the one that's the holy grail. So
Absolutely.
fission we've got.
Yeah, no, we
Fu-
need fusion. Yeah,
But we need fusion.
yeah. So that will will
need.
change everything. That will
Yeah.
change absolutely everything.
We won't have to do so much burning of the old fossil fuels, right?
There'll be zero.
Don't need to do it now.
There'll be
But
zero emissions.
Yeah.
Absolutely zero, and it will create so much power
yeah,
that we'll be able to control the universe.
finally. What, me and you?
Me and you, yeah.
Oh,
No, but they're in
Cheers.
the. It's this thing. It's a great big like donut thing where something goes round.
is that thing in CERN? Is it that?
I think it's basically what. And I'm not. This isn't a joke, even though it's going to sound like it. What Tony Stark wears in his chest. The
Oh, that-
arc reactor
That
thing.
what, the loop?
Yeah.
Is it an infinite loop? Which is a loop.
No,
an
it's
eight.
just a circle.
Who's Tony Stark?
Iron Man. He's Iron
I
Man.
don't really know anything about those films.
No,
Who did you thought?
I think you meant Tony Hawk,
Tony Hawk. It's Tony Hawk.
the skateboarder.
Tony Hawk, Iron Man. Right.
I thought you meant it was like a half pipe. And I was like, oh yeah.
But no, this is really important. The
they
fusion
flip it.
reactor, really, really important. If we can, we're still
If we
a
can get
ways
that-
off.
If we can get that right,
But I feel like, because I watched a couple of documentaries about it recently, and I feel like it's stepped up, that people are getting very interested in it, and because it just would, man. It would just be energy that sustains itself constantly.
and we no longer have to burn as many.
Don't have to burn a
hydrocarbons.
fucking thing. Don't have to have any nuclear waste.
I really hope that if we do get this new energy, we really do stop doing all the horrible old stuff. Because it seems as though we keep doing the horrible old stuff because there's like money in it,
Yeah.
and like people are like, oh well, and like the new stuff doesn't get the investment. But
Well,
is it
this has had a lot of investment, and I assume,
And there's something
just,
under-
just to be cynical, because
Yeah.
I know what you were just saying then,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
to go against what you just said then.
yeah.
I assume the people that do manage to get this to work,
They're gonna make a lot of money.
they're going to hold all the chips and cards,
And the cards.
and the money.
And they'll have the ball
So
as well.
we'll find out. It could be an amazing thing. It could end up being a bit of a disaster. What? What's wrong? What?
I just thought it was funny how you said it. Like, could be good and could be disaster.
Well, no, it's just
Anyway-
with great power comes great
No,
responsibility.
you're right. It could
doesn't
be. Yeah, of course. It could be. You mean it's true actually. Well,
Okay, I don't want to keep going on about Marvel.
no, but there could be a war.
That's it, really. It could,
Who controls it?
but it could end all wars. It could just be unlimited power and energy for everyone
Yeah.
on the planet.
It sounds like a good idea because we're getting through a lot of power, aren't we?
Yeah.
We need to stop burning.
2026 probability
Coal.
low again, but possible.
Yeah.
Discovery of extraterrestrial.
No,
life.
this is the one that I'm hoping for.
Microbial or otherwise.
No. I don't want just.
That's the
moss.
thing, yeah,
Because it's always that, isn't it?
yeah.
It's like you can't.
They always go, we might find like.
I want a proper thing with arms and legs and a little tray of alien food.
I think we're looking at Mars, Europa. I think Titan's another one.
There's nothing interesting on
right?
that.
And they're always like, there could be like Titan's frozen. It's completely frozen. It's completely cold, but it does have a hot core. So there must be an ocean of water underneath the ice.
Water isn't an alien.
Where microbes might be able to, and you don't want that.
No.
You want to like find someone.
I want a proper squid. I want a squid, some sort of squid.
Yeah, some sort of squid. A philanthroporm.
Philanthroporm. I want philanthroporm, bright green, down it comes.
Yeah.
Cuddly.
I want one with like a cap on and like a fag or something.
Speaks English. Speaks English.
Like, what do you want?
It speaks English, but like bit weird.
And
but
we
you can
go,
understand
we're from Earth. We wanted to, we know all about you.
Yeah. We've been watching you.
We've been watching you. You're boring.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to do nuclear
and then,
fusion.
Check this out. And they break dance.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want just some cell.
If it's moss,
it definitely will be.
Leave it there. Send it back.
Like you would though. You would go, oh, for fuck's sake, this has cost us a fortune, and they'd really make a big deal out of it.
You know they're going to make a big deal about it.
I've got one last one.
They're going to fucking go mental about this.
I've got one last one, and it is a little bit AI-y.
That's right.
But
I know it's all AI now.
But
there's no point in even reading these things because it's like AI. Like, yeah, what I know.
But this is low to medium. So this is slightly higher. But synthetic protocell. Do you know about this? Artificial life created from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So scientists fully synthesizing a self-replicating cell using non-biological components, essentially creating life in a lab. So something that can regenerate.
Yeah.
So something that's made out of, I don't know, some sort of alloy.
Yeah.
Some sort of metal that you've made yourself.
Yeah.
That can duplicate itself.
Well, that is quite the thought. That's quite the thought.
Researchers like Craig Venter and labs in Europe are already close to artificial self-replication. Like they're already...
Yeah.
That sounds fucking dangerous to me.
Sounds quite dangerous, yeah.
Because you might, if you've got something that can create something from nothing, won't it just eventually take up the planet?
Feels like it might, yeah.
Like, won't it just complete, and if it's got the same urges as a biological species, and it's...
Well, if it's like the pistol shrimp, then we're really in trouble, because the pissed off shrimp, I call it.
Yeah.
Because it seems really angry, and then it's going around... We'll lose all our snails. Yeah. They'll be the first to go. They always are, aren't they?
The snails.
The first casualty of war.
The snails, there we go.
The sneezy snails.
The sneeze snails. Right, Joe, we better call it a day.
Might have to.
What have we learned? We've learned that we're going to discover aliens next year. We've learned that shrimps can't go as fast as the speed of sound. Saying it out loud now, I'll be honest.
That's the first one where you've been like, yes.
I know. And don't have a wank with tanning lotion.
Yes.
And also, what was yours, Joe?
The perihelion.
Oh, yeah. That sometimes we're 3 million.
Sometimes we're 3 million miles closer to the sun than other times. But it doesn't make any fucking difference, apparently.
Yeah. So thank you very much for listening. We hope you enjoyed that. We're back next week armed with more facts, chats, and shrimp snaps.
Yes.
There we go. And don't forget that you can get in touch with us if you'd like us to fact check something that feels true to you, or with whatever nonsense you'd like to tell us, by emailing us hello@joeandjames. I've just started laughing. hello@joeandjamespod.com. You can send us a WhatsApp message on 07822 034 330, or you can follow us on social media @JoeandJamesPod. Head to the podcast description if you've already forgotten those details. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Joe and James, fact up.